How strict am I following the raw food diet? Is this a religion or culture for me? And what's the difference anyway? What I share in the next few minutes of my experience may help you figure out if this diet is a workable alternative for you or not, and the extent of changes one may need to make. I will also explain in my case why I took the route I took, and if any changes have come through since I shifted to this diet 3 years back. So, what is religion? One God, one philosophy, not expected to change. And if you make deviations, you are debarred and outcast from the religion. That's the philosophy in a religion. And how does it compare with culture? Broad guidelines. You are expected to follow the guidelines, and you can have some deviations, but the underlying philosophy is more important than the dots on the I or the crossing of the T's. So why I adopted this as a culture, meaning having my raw food diet as a culture rather than a religion? Well, I didn't like the hard work of all our ancestors creating lots of wonderful dishes for us. I am a food lover and I enjoy food. I didn't want to throw away just like that. And also, studies have confirmed that if someone is following 75 to 80% as raw food diet, they still get all the benefits. And my own personal experience did confirm that if I had additional cooked food also occasionally, it did not adversely affect my health or energies. Now the question that comes is, when we talk about 80% as raw food, are we talking about 80% on a daily basis you would have raw food, or is it like you would have 80% on a weekly basis or a monthly basis, or is it completely ad hoc? That's a question that might arise to some of you. While you are there, I want to let you know that I am going to create some videos on what I eat in a day. One particular video that I am planning to make is right now what I eat in a typical day or a week. So if you subscribe to my channel, you will get to know whenever I post such video. That will be a follow-up on this discussion that we are having today. The route I took, I would consider it as 3 phases. Phase 1 was when I followed it strictly to the guidelines. For 30 days I did not consume anything that was not raw food. There were no exceptions. And this was a period when I had to attend parties and meetings at office. I had to attend functions, weddings of my colleagues in my own project team. There was an occasion even I had my own party at my home. My family was hosting a family get together, and there were sumptuous dishes at home, but then I didn't want to make an exception during those 30 days. Then there was a phase 2. During the phase 2 I said, weekends, I want to enjoy my weekends fully. So I said all of Saturdays and Sundays I would have cooked food and enjoy myself fully. Then I went into a phase 2 when I felt that having cooked food on Saturdays and Sundays was becoming back to back and too much for me, and I would have only one meal, and that too during Saturdays and Sundays as a weekend. That was my phase 2. And what do I follow now? What I follow now is an even more stricter and even more convenient way for me. What I am doing is on Wednesdays I would have my breakfast as a cooked food. Any tiffins, sometimes the breakfast gets delayed to the extent of becoming a lunch, but nevertheless tiffins is what I would have on Wednesdays. And on Sundays I would have a sumptuous cooked lunch. Now I don't have any kind of limitations to myself when I have these 2 meals. I enjoy them fully. Nothing bad. I might have deep fruit, I might have cakes, I might have sweets, I might have commercially bought ice creams. I will just enjoy whatever is available on those days without any limits, but only one meal. And in addition to this, if there were any special occasions, let's say there was a marriage party, there was a birthday party at home, or there was a festival at home, so we would have exceptions on those days. And again, typically on these days also, I would have one meal as my cooked food. Why I do not go beyond one meal even on those special days is because I am realizing that I would feel much happier bodily when I am having my own raw food. When I have too much cooked food, it takes a long time for me to digest that. I don't feel well at all physically, to be honest. While I enjoy the food while I am eating it, I actually do not enjoy the period post having that food. So having too much of food, 2 meals a day, 3 meals a day might actually put me off. So I restrict myself to only one meal even on those special occasions. Well, this has been working for me, and I hope it does for you as well. This could be a starting point for you. Like I said, I will be posting a video on what I eat in a day and a week. If this video make any sense to you, if it made anything useful to you, please click on that like button and encourage me. Thank you very much. Have a nice day or evening, whatever is left for you. Bye bye.